think that's really dope about this battle. So I first talked to VERB on the phone because of Jay Fox when we started working with the Jungle and all them.
Word?
They wanted to do a Jungle versus St. Louis event. And,
Okay.
This was like, I want to say, early 2009. And this is right on the heels of Street Status and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, or World War. What was the league?
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
like,
word.
Yeah, yeah.
That was their event name.
Yeah,
was
yeah,
World
yeah,
War.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
But right after that, they were like, okay, they liked the Jungle movement. It was gonna be like Hitman versus QP, like or Conceited versus Averb, like
Yeah.
Heartless, one of those dudes. You feel me, Young Ill or some shit. So that would have been really dope. Didn't come to fruition, but me and Verb stayed in communication. And then this event was September of 2009. So
Battle Bay 5.
yeah, September 5th and 6th.
What a legendary event, man.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like we said earlier, being able to, it was such a different phase of the game. Kind of like we said during the Arsenal Awkwards episode. Like Arsenal had the foresight, like, yo, I'm gonna
Travel.
Travel, expand into different regions and demographics. Verb did the same, but Verb was very like Arsenal wanted to accommodate to the crowds a little bit more. Verb was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do me.
Yeah.
If the crowd doesn't react, I'm gonna make them feel like they're not seasoned enough.
Yeah,
or
word.
Not
He's just gonna
enough.
keep rapping too.
Yeah.
He's not gonna like stop and be like, "Why aren't you reacting?" He's gonna be like, "I don't fucking care. I'm gonna keep going."
And he might roll his eyes and be like, "These fucking clowns."
Yeah,
you know
word.
What I mean? Like, it's such artful condescending energy he's putting off, similar to the way Big K does it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, word. That's a good comparison.
Like, hey, fool, I've really been through this shit.
Yeah, word.
Like, let me tell you how it's supposed to sound. Like,
But so when this battle talk about booking this battle, because like you said, so this is Marv's first battle back after WRC's 2007. This happened in 2009, right?
Yeah. It was literally like 2 years after the last time Marvin battled, basically.
Yeah.
Because it was around the same time, August, September of 07, where they did the WRCs.
Yeah.
And Marv, like, everybody had been trying to get Marv to battle. He was one of the most requested. Like, people looked at Marv and Quest, like, as better than Calico at that time. You feel me? Like, Marv was, like, the face of Detroit battle rap, 100%.
Yeah.
And, it was pretty much just a matter of when he was ready, because he was trying to do the music thing super heavy at that time, working with Denon Porter from D12 and all that, super tough, and he was like, Lush, I'm ready. Let's hop in. And him versus Averb just made a lot of sense. It's stylistically, it's a very different battle, and like as far as I like when Marv does the more comedic stuff, but he was like showing his versatility in this. He wasn't like funny guy Marv, like I'll take a burger and fries with a regular Coke.
Yeah,
he wasn't doing that.
Word. Yeah, that's true. So what made you want to set these two guys up with each other then?
It was more a matter of getting them both on the card. That's what I was like.
Okay.
It was really just trying to stack, and it made sense because it was St. Louis versus Detroit.
Yeah.
It was showing that we in the Fresh Coast can literally host
anything
any type of match,
and anything's receptive too. It's like
exactly.
It was just received so good. Even like with in this battle, like I'll leave one family flat, or like whatever the fuck like Verb's line had, and it's just a quick reaction. Everybody's like, whoa! Like immediately after that, like nobody's really like, it's not like the fucking last battle we saw with like Cortez and Hitman, where like obviously there's like a very big slant in like the favoritism. Right. You know, everybody just wants to hear stuff they like.
Well, the Bay Area is such a like multicultural region. They want to be ahead of the curve. So if they don't understand something, they're gonna make an effort to try to learn it, because that whole style was still like, you know, they knew Arsenal at that point, as far as, you know, as far as more street oriented rappers were concerned. So
for sure,
it was still they're adding all these different layers to their lexicon of appreciation.
What a fucking event, man!
Incredible.
It's so crazy to look back and like all the names that were attached to that event. It's so fucking insane.
And granted, you know, it's a 2-day event, so it's a little bit padded. There was, you know, probably 14 battles each day. It was like, but I mean, when you really break it down, it's definitely, it would cost $500,000.
Oh God, yeah, Jesus fucking Christ, man. And there was like beat battles in the middle of the day.
Yeah,
like. I don't know. That shit was like, in retrospect, looking back on that, like I remember after that event ended, it was like, oh, that was like a good event. It went well, you know? And it's like, you never really know, like, how classic a battle is after it ends. And
No.
it takes, I think, who the fuck is the dude that's been harping on it recently? Like, if an album's classic, you can't say it's a classic when it comes out.
And I totally agree. I feel like and it was battle rap that really gave me such a strong aversion to the term classic.
Yeah.
Because it's just using a word out of context. It's the same way people call associative wordplay a scheme.
Yeah.
No, a rhyme scheme is actually the internal rhyme
Word.
polysyllabic structure. That's a scheme.
Yeah.
You're using, but people take a word and then flip the meaning and make a new colloquialism. Like, that's hip hop as in itself right there.
Yeah.
But at the time, it really meant something different to do that. And you know what I mean?
This event was crazy, man. Super fucking crazy.
It was.
Every battle from this event is fucking good.
Now, I'll be honest, and I've never told anybody this. This was the first event where I took a gnarly financial hit.
Yeah, word.
And I did. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
there was I had to crack all the piggy banks for that. You know what I mean? Literally, it was like using my ex-bitch's ATM card without asking, like running off, you feel me? Like, to help pay for that event, you know?
But, I mean, it shows, you know? It's like you definitely made something, like, very special happen in the time that there's nothing like this at the time.
No, there wasn't.
At all. Like,
this was before Smack had really gained their footing yet.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Like,
this was, like, before the T-Rex. This was before Smack's first battle event.
I believe so.
This was PH was talking about
right after that
Math and Rex.
Yeah,
after the event,
which Chris Petty was funding and stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, when that
so
fell through, like,
fucking insane, man. This whole event is just crazy. Looking back on it, like Twist, fucking Fresco's on the car. The same.
and Organic were still homies. You feel me?
Or battled. Like is in the same card as Organic. Battled on the same card as Organic. That is fucking insane.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
And like shortly thereafter lost his virginity. You feel me? Like,
yeah, definitely. Got sucked off in a back alleyway. All right, so we're about to get it into MARV 1 and
Shouts to the Jack London Inn as fuck.
Yes.
Cause I'm that dude. And if you give a beat or spit the bad, it's not a drop it. Kick 'em back and watch us all the little fans so y'all can cop it. All the girlies' hearts go pitter patter. All my simple swagger, watch some chitter chatter, stop and giggle laugh. You can find me with some.
WorldStarHipHop.com is Cali active in this motherfucker, you feel me?
Dog, did you change shirts like every single battle?
Oh, I was for show. For show had multiple shirts because like the I Am King sponsorship.
Yeah,
word.
But Plex didn't. Plex
was like,
the whole time.
Yellow today, bro.
Fresh up, you know what I mean? Town business official. Straight up. Keeping it extra lit, I Am King. You see this flag here? You see what it is? On my right-hand side, representing Detroit.
Hey yo, ladies and gents, your star has arrived. Niggas lied when they said that I'm harder to find.
No music. R.I.P. Big Proof, James Dilla, Bati, and Breed, Blade, everybody. You understand that? Right?
On my left-hand side,
Dope, yeah, Marv is
representing.
Take a look through my glance stomach. Glance through it, you can see my motherfucking lungs and my abs touching.
He looked so fucking young. Jesus Christ.
Verve's music back then was even fucking awesome.
No, I remember
Oh,
he had a big club song at that time called St. Louis Chick, which actually Marv makes fun of in this song.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it was like a strip club song in the Midwest at the time.
Damn, I didn't know that. So watch this shit.
Shouts to me borrowing Lo Pesci's hat for this battle too.
You see that?
What
Fucking Verb snatched the coin.
Oh yeah, that's so tight.
Lush, I told you about that fucking battle at MOV that Poison Pen was using the coin flipping app. And
Oh, wow.
And like he goes like this and you look up for the coin. I still don't know what battle it was, but I remember
Sounds
looking
about
at
right.
it and thinking it was so fucking hilarious.
That's amazing.
You know what I mean? All right, hey, Verb, in the air, Hey, yo! Hey! He from the Midwest, too. So I don't really want to crush dude. I want to just cruise, keep it cool like Crush Groove. Here go the roof. You get one ooh or a chuckle, I grow my tail and give you hell. Make my two horns bust through, grab his gale, strap her down, two-arm fuck boo, slam anvils on his newborn's knuckles. Y'all know the lingo. St. Louis, New Jack City, the streets look at me as Nino. Marv, you can play Scarface, but it's only one Pacino. He wanted me to swing first. He like Don Flamingo, Gets Pop. I make the machine ring like I hit Jack.
Remember that from Mike Tyson's Punch Out? Don Flamingo would like coax you. He'd be like, rat, rat.
Oh,
You'd have to swing on him first. To get
yeah.
He'd want me to swing
God,
first. Like,
fucking damn, dude.
that's
This
crazy.
already out the gate is like fucking
This is
incredible,
better than all the
dude.
battles we watched today, for sure.
Pot on the slots at the casino. What hood you from? He got both parents, the life savings, ice makers, polite neighbors.
Polite neighbors. Great use of the St. Louis accent. Both parents. Incredible.
Life made up. Me, I'm Darth Vader. Run up on him with a lightsaber, poke a hole in him, have him looking like a lifesaver. 40 hours of work, this light labor. I'm that thriller that can make Mike wake up. And in that second blast, it'll knock the dust off your ancient ass. You burly cover, you light makeup.
God,
Damn, what a fucking
dude,
great...
that round isn't even that long, but it's so fucking awesome.
Yeah,
like,
no,
even
like-
in its being like super short, it's fucking tight as hell.
That was so much better than I remember. I feel like it's
Yeah, word
aged.
up.
Like, that's Merlot right there.
Yeah,
That's Merlot.
Yeah.
Now, your people lied when they said that the kid can't get you. See, I put a 9 on your chest.
Like Nick
like
Van
you
Exel.
Nick Van Exel. Trade shooters, extended clip, give him 31 like he Nick Van Exel. They gonna be like he used to ball, then he just disappeared.
Like Nick
like
Van Exel.
Nick Van Exel. Nigga, I turn your starting 5 into a big damn pretzel. Marlon Wayans, you better hope the 6th man catch you, or he gonna have to dig a hole. I'ma catch him going in his crib, pop him and drive off. Now that's a pick and roll. Or better yet, I
This
catch him
battle's
on the
fucking
stairs.
awesome.
It's
like,
really good.
Nigga, you got 14 keys in that bag right there? Bow! I ain't on that funny tip. I leave this nigga money mixed. I catch his bummy chicken, cut her fucking fingers off on some sunny shit. I have my boys in his hood looking for him. Double barrel shotty shit. When I make a St. Louis nigga body flip, it will not be Ozzie Smith.
And if y'all don't know, like,
Yeah, the football.
He was a shortstop for the St. Louis Cardinals and would literally do somersaults or flips in the air in between innings. And he turned out to be gay as fuck too, but he's an incredible best fielding shortstop of all time.
Let's get it. Hey, yo. We different guys, 2 different grades, 2 different shades. We perform on the same platform, but MARV, I'm on a different stage. You and D12 get a show. Soon as you hit the stage, I click the gauge. Shots hit you, ricochet, and hit Swift McVeigh.
That's like might be the line of the battle.
That's the thing that I was talking about, like how quick the crowd reacted to that.
Yeah.
You and D12 get a show. Soon as you hit the stage, I click the gauge. Shots hit you, ricochet, and hit Swift McVeigh.
Like, that's how you write for an opponent, but don't make it excessive.
Damn,
You
yeah,
feel me?
word
Like,
up. Yeah.
I'm gonna make a D12 reference against
Yeah.
the Detroit dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a Ozzie Smith reference against the St. Louis
Yeah,
dude. It's like,
yeah, exactly.
It's not cliche, but it's not fucking, like, excessively corny either.
Bring Magic Johnson to your dressing room. He an investor. I'm trying to get you paid. He over 200 million strong. He got the bread to push any hit you made. Soon as you start a combo, I whip out the blade like I'm about to get a shave, slice his veins, and push him on you. Just to see if he really got rid of AIDS. Doing the bags of chips, them Andy caps, I go to work with them tools. Amazing how I make them hammers clack. Ask about me. I will manhandle any man who rap. 60 seconds is his advantage. I just make it look like it's a handicap. Let's quit the crap. You ain't.
Which makes a lot of sense because, like, he was used to
Longer rounds.
Yeah, as opposed to like compiling the strongest material,
had-
writing a 5-minute round, and then dissecting what really hits the hardest, turning into a 1-minute round. Like, that's a challenge for Verb because it was outside of his comfort zone. So people think it's way harder to write longer rounds. Well, it's actually, you know, it just depends on what you're more accustomed to.
Yeah, true.
A gangster, you a family cat, a newspaper reader, a coffee sipper, a little family cat. I heard you and your gal just moved in a 1 family flat. I will grenade launch that motherfucker. 1 family flat.
Yeah, shouts my homie Jay Maybach right there. You feel me? Right, standing next to Plex. Good dude.
Now see, Verb called the crib and said Marv ain't a battler. He's just full of jokes. Well, that's gonna get him pissed on when I turn him Christian and leave him full of smoke. He lucky I don't put hands on his real lame ass. I'll never be scared of a battle rapper whose real name is Chaz.
He was referencing Christian, the Rockefeller R&B group in the mid-90s. Very obscure, dope reference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why y'all fuck with this clown? He got Horace Waves. And he support the gays. You little nigga think he made it because he's sponsored by Sport and Waves. He ain't a thug. He's a Frisco he-she lover. Last time we saw that hair was on a Cisco CD cover. Grind Time set you up. Do the right thing. Somebody call Spike Lee before I stump the shit out of Big Brother Almighty. And nigga, you ain't in the streets. You direct deposit balling. And your creepy facial hair makes you look like a police composite drawing. The difference between us, I strap up and throw my eagle on, world. You drop down and get your eagle on.
This is like some of the best I've ever seen.
Roads to go down with no traction. How's your name a verb? Bitch, you ain't about no action.
Yeah, the original that line.
And I don't know if you agree, but I low-key give that round to Marv. I kind of have it 1-1 right now.
Okay.
That's me.
I don't know. I can see both arguments for sure. I don't really know where I don't know, man. It's definitely debatable, I could say.
Yeah. It's a fucking incredible match right here.
I'm an old school gangster. I was taught by my ancestors, chop his body up. How can you chalk him? You can't sketch him. Yo block, a soap opera. St. Louis, a damn western. For that cheese, I will split your onion. Leave you in a vegetable state, no ranch dressing. I'm the type that get locked and earn respect from wreck to wreck. You the type to get pushed up on, neck get pecked, rectum wreck. On everything. Where I'm from, he wouldn't last a retro sec, cause he be acting all metro sex. When that lead drawing, he shake and disappear. Like an Etch-a-Sketch.
When that lead
drawing,
cards,
y'all expected that. You and your niggas play live to y'all next to death. I have your man Miles giving you CPR, step by step. Push my buttons, I eject hollows the same length as VCR cassettes. The new face of the underground, the blueprint, the architect. How much y'all paid him to show up? I go in his pockets and go in his checks. What hood you from? I'm at your set. Black on black, strap on deck. I grab his head and his heels, then pull until his backbone stretch. Throw him down, tap on that. Run laps on that. Every time Bird got a battle, the hood bet snaps on that. Impressive how I'm in my third round and I still ain't cracked the fat joke yet.
Wow, and that was like so monumental.
Yeah, word.
And
Like
wow,
it's
he
Marv.
really did that
Yeah.
because it's so inconceivable to this crowd. What also is really strange about this battle, one of the first times there wasn't a judgment in a battle. We started doing that around the time.
So wait, this is promo?
This was a promo, 100%.
So why was this promo?
Because like they were not used to having judged battles. Well, Verb, you feel me? Like, and I think they were both cool with it. To be honest, you know what I'm saying. But like, they never had judgments in that whole quadrant.
It's funny because like back then it's like, oh, it's not judged. Cool, but now it's like it's judged. Cool,
right?
You know, it's like the opposite now. You know,
it's just a matter of when things get oversaturated
for sure,
and it swings to the other side of the pendulum.
Yeah, you're
basically.
right. You're right. This battle's fucking awesome, dude.
Way better than I remember. Deserves another 500,000.
Nigga, what pad?
Word up.
Your crib big as a mouse hole. You let rats move in. Households make them head of your household. You still battling more? You how old? Bitch, you ain't buzzing. Right now, you hot as the South Pole. Here's strange type of chicken. Kung Pao. If Grind Time was Mortal Kombat, he'd be Striker. The cop getting his ass uppercut, spun round, and Kung Lao. All that rowdy shit turned to none sounds when I come round. If gun pals hit his stomach compound, won't shit work from your lungs down.
It's awesome when rappers can make really intellectual things sound hood as fuck and grimy. And Verb does that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you don't think for a second, wow, he just made some really geeky fucking
for sure.
gamer references. Nah.
He does that though. I think like in one battle, like Greg brought it up. He said, "I'm a lyrical whirlwind."
Yeah.
In actually versus Hollow, he said that. Yeah, we watched that, and he's like, "I'm a lyrical whirlwind."
Okay.
But still, sounds awesome.
And in this world, I win.
You dumb clown! He tongued down the bitches I thumbed
Thumb down.
Yes.
My favorite bar of the battle.
let's run the
run that the fuck back.
Yeah, that shit's fucking amazing.
Around if gun pounds hit his stomach compound, won't shit work from your lungs down. You dumb clown, he tongued down the bitches I thumbed down. He got
and there was a blog, the first post that Marv made on rapmusic.com after was like, that bar hurt my feelings. There's a grain of reality in
That's
that.
fucking awesome.
Time fun sound, Six Flags Fun Town, Bird Beach Plum sound. I got that violent slum sound. 3 more you grind time niggas to go. 1 down.
Fuck yeah. God, this event was so good, man.
Shut the fuck up and listen. Now see, I'm kind of like a preacher. And I use the battle thing as my pulpit. I peeped that one battle when you said you were back on your Chicago bullshit. And it blew my buzz because you was talking like you were the scoring champ when Hollis Jordan, Ill is Pippen. So, nigga, who are you, Horace Grant? You see that bullshit is made up. It's a prayer and a dream. How you whooping when you the 3rd best player on your team?
Really, I think VERB is my
Shit,
favorite.
Remy,
Yeah,
Juice,
for sure.
not even the 3rd best player in your scene. This shit here is a horror movie, and I'm prepared for your screams. Word to proof, why they comparing this rookie to a vet? Man, he is untouched coochie. This pussy ain't a threat. But because on the net of the Enterprise line, they thought that he could get me. Well, this ain't comic.
He's untouched coochie. This pussy isn't a threat. So basically, when a girl's been divergenized, she's very menacing all of a sudden. By that logic.
And I foresee no love for this Trekkie. Nigga, honestly, I'm down for his whole set's disintegration. Shit, my shooters got newer beams. We like Star Trek, the next generation. So when I'm bucking at this faggot with a Deep Space Nine, I'll dump his body in a Voyager the cops will never find. And I heard from a good source that Chaz here snitches. Hey, G-Soldier, how you think Mood Swings found out all your business? And
Snitching is now giving out battle bars. That's like equivalent to like turning state's witness.
Chingy called you a little nigga and you ain't do shit. I guess it really ain't nothing like a St. Louis chick.
That's the song I was talking about.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
I find most of they shine is lies. He claimed he's in the street. I found out that he has a 9 to 5. And he gonna hit me with the dumb look, like I don't keep it real, y'all. But tell the people how you work at the St. Louis Mills Mall. And not even in a store. This fag work in a kiosk across some off-Broadway shoes and some shit called the jewelry box. Yo, you think I'm lying? Dial 314-227-12 and ask Ali who's the best person he got in sales.
Now, what was up with that being bleeped out right
Okay,
there?
so the whole mindset behind like me bleeping that out is because obviously that will be a real number. Like somebody will call that. Like obviously Marv got a real number from St. Louis, so regardless if that's really where VERB works or not, I'm not going to subject some poor person to like having a bunch of fucking nerdy battle fans call them and be like, is this where a VERB works? And then call, like hanging up.
No, totally.
You
But
know?
at the same time, it creates the ambiguity right there.
Yes,
It's like,
yeah.
This
There was no intent from my end to like be like that's really his number. I was just like trying to like not make a problem for somebody else that's not like if they weren't like if it was where Aver works, I don't want people to call where he works. If it wasn't where Aver works, I don't want them to call that in the first place either. So it's
I mean, you could have a W-2 from that kiosk and VERB will still adamantly deny that he ever worked there.
So that was, and the thing was, VERB got actually pretty pissed that I fucking bleeped it because it kind of gives a little bit of like authenticity to where he works at. So I don't know. It's like difficult for me because it's like I'm not trying to put like anybody's number out there. But
just next time, edit Mike Jones's number in there.
They got cubic zirconia earrings, charms shaped like Jordan, and everything you need to make the battle rapper in you feel important. So yeah, all that tough shit, he can stop. I know he a punk. Yeah, you got a mug shot, but only because you was employee of the month. So this nigga got tools, but he using them clean jewels. If I'm lying, may God strike me down. All right, cool.
ha ha ha, this guy has to work to support his family. He doesn't deal drugs. What a fake pussy.
Word. But I mean, at the time, that was like an effective angle for sure.
Well, it's just like, oh, he's not who he says he is. You know what I mean? Like.
So, who do you think got that battle?
It's really tough. I think at the time it was clearly Marv.
Marv, yeah. In the building, I thought Marv fucking beat the shit out of Verb. But
I want to
watching
say Verb
it back,
now, yeah.
it's super competitive.
It is.
Sure.
And there's no real wrong answer. It comes down to if you like that final angle at the moment based on the current climate of battle rap.
Yeah.
That it might be in the future.
Yeah.
That personal's come back in style.
Yeah.
But as of now, I kind of got Verb by a slight margin.
Yeah.
2-1 nobody.
Yeah, word. Yeah, I think it's competitive. It's definitely like nobody 3-0'd anybody, so. And like Lush said, if you watch it on like a different day, you might feel different. You know, like the first time you watch it, you might be like, "Oh my God, Verb's not a gangster. He has a job. Oh, he's obviously losing this battle."
And to me, at the end of the day, Verb has never come across as the most gangster, the most anything like that.
Sure.
He's just a great fucking rapper.
Yep.
And he's believable. He sells his bars. That's what we said. Like,
he's authentic.
If you can sell it, put it on the shelf.
Yeah, word up. All right, dudes. So that wraps up Watch for tonight.
Funding for this program was provided by the Annenberg CPB Project.